Hi, welcome to part 2 of 3 of the PDE course templates. In this tutorial, we're going to cover the overview or the orientation. If we scroll down to modules, click there, you will see that we have included a PDE course overview module, which is basically an orientation. We'll talk about what you can change and modify and what we'd like you to keep in every PDE course. You will also notice while you're in the modules, and this will be in part 3, that we do have PDE Canvas instructor resources. Let's click on the first page of the course module. This is a page that you will keep. You will write your own warm welcome, and you may even want to use the media tool to embed a video of the instructor welcoming participants to class. The reason why the blurb was so short on that first page is because you can talk more about what your course covers in the overview. We'll click Next. You have the course overview, which you will modify. It's very similar to a syllabus, so you may choose to use the same information in your course syllabus on the left-hand side, or hide the syllabus altogether since the information is right here. You will have all of the essential elements, including tips for success in online courses. You may modify that page. You will include a grading and PDE log. You will modify your grading policy, but the PDE log information will stay the same, and note that there is a new PDE log template linked here. You will modify the next page, which is the instructor bio and contact information, and we'll also link this, as we covered in tutorial 1, to the home page. We have an overview, just a very basic getting started with Canvas. An overview of hardware and software requirements. We would like you to keep the browser information as well as the other software information in all of your orientations. You will probably have to modify the hardware needed. For example, if you need a built-in microphone or anything else that the participants will need, you can add to this page. On the next page, you have some sort of discussion to introduce participants to each other. Notice in red, this is text that you can edit out and delete. You can change the format of the introduction, but it's highly recommended that you give participants an opportunity to get to know each other. We have a code of conduct, and notice here that this page is marked optional. You may delete it if you do not wish to include a code of conduct or honor code in your course. The last page is an acknowledgement, which is really a quiz that you can edit. There's only one answer, which is, yes, I have read all of the overview and I agree to the terms of the course. You may edit this to add other requirements that are specific to your course. And then lastly, we have a completion self-check. If you took any of these items out, you would want to make sure that you modify that in the self-check. If we go back to the modules, you will notice that this module, the overview quiz acknowledgement, has the stipulation that participants must submit the assignment. They must agree to the terms of the course. In order to change that, you will edit the module. This is a prerequisite or a requirement. This particular one is a requirement. When you add a requirement, it will bring up these boxes, and it says that for the acknowledgement, they must submit the assignment and update it. That way your participants cannot move on until they have acknowledged the course. And that concludes part 2 of 3 of the tutorials.